Hold on, bro. I don't even know if I be recording sometimes. I do know, but like my fingers slipped, so I feel like I didn't press the button. I was gonna be like, you know what? Let's restart. Actually, not. AG got pulled over by the same cop that killed him. Really?
So check this out, chat. This is a real story. I'm gonna tell y'all. Yo, bro, this is gonna sound like a fake story.
Yeah.
I want to remind everyone, there is nothing about this story that is fake.
Okay.
All of it is real.
I dropped my
And the
cap.
reason I'm saying that off the rip is because it blew my mind. It blew my mind. So, I forgot what day it was. It might have been Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. It was Friday because I was headed to overtime. I don't think I streamed that day. Chat, did I stream on Friday? That doesn't matter. I'm driving to the overtime facilities. There's rehearsals. You know, overtime season's about to start up and shit like that right there for Overtime Elite. And I'm commentating it, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And so as I'm driving there, I get on this road that's one lane.
Yeah.
And there's a truck in front of me. But the truck is going like super slow to the point where I dead-ass thought the truck was going to stop. In the middle of the lane, there's one lane. So there's one lane to go straight here. There's a middle lane people use to turn left. And then there's one lane.
Agent, so did going to jail
way.
not mess up your visa since you're Canadian?
Nah, I didn't, because everything got dropped. If I got convicted, it'd be different, right? Or if it was a fucking felony, it's a misdemeanor. So again, there's one lane to drive this way, one lane to drive the opposite way, and there's a middle lane people use to turn left, right?
Yeah.
There's a car that slows down. He's probably going like 5-10 miles per hour on a road that's a 35 mile per hour maximum. So I didn't thought he was going to come to a stop, but I honked. Beep. All right. Now, once I honk, he doesn't go nowhere. I'm not going to just wait behind this nigga forever. So I go around. Zoop. Now, I crossed a solid line to go around. This is true. And I'm not thinking nothing of it because I never sped. I was going under the limit the entire time.
Okay.
Next thing you know, whoop, whoop, lights turn on.
That's insane.
Yo,
this is a setup.
There is no fucking way this week can get any worse. Like, there's no way this week can get any worse. There's no way. So the problem is, when you get pulled over, chat, you have to find an area that you're not blocking traffic to stop the car. Because if you stop the car in traffic, they're going to tow it away. So I'm scrambling to find a fucking parking lot of sorts. But it's a one-way lane, and I'm not going to pull into someone's house. So I'm driving around, and you know how cops have the megaphone on the shit, and it's like, stop the car. And I'm like, give me a second, because I don't want to have this shit towed, and I'm too far away from anybody for anybody to come pick up the car if anything happens. Now, remember, when my shit was suspended and dropped and the whole bullshit I went through last week, all of that was unsuspended. If you watched the video I dropped on YouTube, which a lot of y'all did, man, clap it up for you guys.
I don't think I watched that video, but I watched a video like this, or maybe it's the same video, but on this main channel.
Yeah.
Because I've seen two exact same videos. I
appreciate the love. So if you guys watched that video, you saw in the video I went and got my license back. But you know they wait like 2 weeks to give you your license, so they give you a piece of paper.
I didn't see that. It was a different video. I think I seen it the first time he was explaining it, so it was like in a setting like this and not the actual video.
So I'm rocking with the piece of paper. So eventually I get lucky. There's I don't know what it was, a school, a community center nearby, and I pull over into the school/community center. And thank God now I don't have to worry about my car being towed.
How far was it though?
Crisis averted. In my head, I'm thinking like, bro, what could he pull me over for going like around a person? I guess like the sticker on the back of my car was still expired. Like it's been 4 days since I left jail, so I'm not thinking too much about it. Like I'll get it done, nigga, but it's just there's some shit I have to catch up on because I wasted a whole day in jail. So anyway, I pull over the car. I immediately text Waleed. I'm like, yo, this is my location. Come now. So now I know Waleed's on the way. He's 10 minutes out or 15 minutes out or something like that. So worst case scenario, he could at least pick up the car. I'm just thinking like, how can we minimize the dumb shit that could potentially happen, right? Now look, bro, this right here blew my mind. The cop comes out of his vehicle.
Yeah.
And it is the same cop that sent me to jail. It's the same one. Hey, Bubs, appreciate the gift.
What'd he say?
It's the same one.
What'd he say?
And in my head, I'm thinking,
this nigga gonna be a dick.
Bro, at this point, I'm praying. Because this guy didn't have enough empathy to let me call my lawyer last time. I don't know what the f he's gonna get into this time. He walks up to the vehicle. He says,
did you kill him? I'm dead.
He walks up to the vehicle, and the first thing he says was, "Some more points off your license, huh?"
Ain't no
And then
fucking
he
way.
goes, "You're driving with a suspended license again?" And I go, "No, officer." And keep in mind, this whole time, I'm not a dumb nigga, chat. I'm not gonna create issues. I'm not gonna be aggressive. Whatever he tells me, I'll just be like, "Man, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'll do better."
Yeah, I feel
I
it.
didn't know. I apologize. I'll do better. He comes over and he says, "Some more points off your license, huh?
My
You
shit ain't
driving with a
suspended.
license?"
See, I would have been like, my shit ain't suspended, dummy. Whole other
And
problems.
I go, "No, officer, actually, I was correct. I called my lawyer. That was all done. It was a clerical error. The judge signed dropping all the charges and stuff like that. I got out the next day, and I have a temporary license until my final license comes in the mail." He looks at me almost dead ass, chat. I wish I recorded this, but I didn't want to do anything that would potentially tick this nigga off. Because keep in mind, I'm losing money as we speak. Because if I don't make it to my overtime appointment, that's money I lose. But beyond that, I'm supposed to go to Toronto the next day. I made
Yeah.
commitments to go to Toronto the next day. I can't go back to jail over dumb shit again. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna make up this time. So
Yeah.
he pulls me over and he says that, and so I go into my dash and he goes, "You're not carrying a weapon this time, are you?" In my head, I'm thinking like,
Carrying a weapon this time.
I'm allowed. Relax. I was like, "No, I'm not though. There's no weapons in the car. Whatever." I reach inside my glove to grab my paper license. I hand it to him. He goes back there. Now he's back there for about like 10 fucking minutes.
Rips it
In my
up.
head, I'm thinking like, what could he be doing back there for this long?
I'm saying, is he gonna rip it
I'm
up?
so confused. I don't even know what tickets he can give me. He comes back and he goes, "You're lucky I don't send you to jail for reckless driving."
Reckless driving.
And in my head, I'm going like, "Yeah, I know, officer. I'm telling this is what I'm telling him. I know, officer. I know." Because I don't
Reckless driving, bro. I was going under the speed limit. I went around somebody who was stopping. There was no oncoming car. What you mean reckless driving?
want to tick this nigga off, bro. I don't want to tick him off, but I'm just like, yeah, I know. Chat! I was going under the fucking speed limit.
Exactly.
I was somebody who was basically fucking stuck.
Bro, I swear to God, I feel like this cop knows he. I swear to God, I feel like this cop watches agent for this shit to be happening for real.
What the hell? What was I supposed to do? Dead ass though. What was I supposed to do? Stay back there the entire time? So he gives me the first ticket for crossing a solid line. You're not supposed to. The thing is people, you have to cross a solid line to turn left into the library. It's very common on that street if someone's going obnoxiously slow to just go around them. It's not unsafe by any means.
Yeah.
But this is what he told me. He said, you know, with a car like this, all you need is a little bit of power, and next thing you know, you kill a whole family.
Bro, what?
I said, man, what in the fuck?
What is bro talking about?
What family am I killing? There's no homes nearby. What family is dying? But I can't say that, so I say, yeah, I know, officer, my fault. I know. So he gives me a ticket for crossing two solid lines. He threatens that he could have sent me to jail for reckless driving. And I'm in my head, not only am I fucking pissed because, like, I'm feeling helpless, but
I gotta be respectful to this nigga.
sorry for sending me to jail the first time on a mistake. He didn't even bring it back up. As if, like, I just deserved that shit. Like,
That's
I
crazy.
deserved to go through all that shit. He didn't say sorry, nothing. But it was the shit he said afterwards that blew my mind the most. He said, you know, you shouldn't even be driving a car like this on the roads. Just take it to the track. Man, this road legal car, who the fuck are you to tell me what the fuck
Bruh.
I can and can't drive? This car passes all emissions. It passes every legal standard, and I bought it. The fuck can't I drive it? But in all reality, I don't drive the car on the road because of niggas like him.
What car was
I
it?
don't really drive that car on the track. The only reason, again, I'm driving it on the road is because my truck is being wrapped right now. And I'm not going to get that shit back till Thursday. So
What car is he driving right now?
Which doesn't draw attention. My truck is very chill. It's fast as hell, but I never get pulled over in my truck. I never got pulled over. My M4, man.
M4.
There's a whole suite of different ways.
Hold on. Let's see what his M4 look like. I mean, I don't know what his M4 look like, but let's see. Car, my guy, car, my bad. Yo. This is what he's talking about. Like something like this, I'm guessing. BMW M4. I don't know if it'll be 2000. Hey, yo. Let me just type in agent and see if his car pops up. Yeah, so it'd be like this, huh? The rap. I did watch a video on this. So he's talking about this car. That's funny. That's funny, actually.
They could pull me over in my M4 and they just, bro. So at this point, I'm starting to get a little bit upset because I'm feeling helpless. And he's telling me that you should take this car to the track, and I tell him like, yeah, I usually drive my truck, and I don't drive this car on the road usually anyway, so it is what it is. And then he says, this is the craziest part. He says, yeah, this car sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm gonna be around. You better watch out.
Bro, what? That's crazy.
He said if I drive this car anywhere in this county, he'll know. I'm not making this shit up. This shit blew.
Bro should get a dash cam. AJ needs to get a dash cam and then an inside car cam and just have it recording all the time or whenever he's driving, honestly.
My fucking mind. Cause I hear often when I get pulled over in my M4, I hear often like, man, with a car like this, you should have known this was coming. But this was like whatever level is above that is what I was experiencing. Him trying to pretend like me crossing that line was reckless driving is so fucking mind-blowing. And now I'm starting to be afraid again, because here I am thinking like, whatever, like the only thing
Yeah, he needs a dash cam, bro.
I still haven't gotten the sticker fixed. But to be fair, I just got out of jail, man, 3 days ago for something I didn't do. Give me some time. Give me some time. It's not like a huge violation. It's like the smallest thing in the world to have the sticker on your license plate expired. And I thought like, bro, people talk a lot about like the police department in the area I'm in. And even though I get a lot of tickets in my M4, most of them are deserved. Like, I sped. I'm gonna get pulled over for speeding. Whatever, I made a mistake. There was an error. But now it's to the point where I'm not making errors and I'm still being punished.
The cop L driver, that's crazy.
Remorse. He didn't even feel remotely bad. He doesn't care. And this is a person, when I was explaining the story, chat, this is a person I explained to you on the story. The cop was really just doing his job. Like, if you're driving with a suspended license, you're supposed to get taken to jail. Like, sure, he could have let me call my lawyer, but he was just doing a job. But in this case, he was going above and beyond to show me that he has power over me. Above and beyond, bro. And I've had positive experiences with police officers, chat. I've had times where they could have taken me to jail, and they didn't. I've had times where they gave me a ticket for one thing, but they let me off on another thing on a warning. I've had times where police officers didn't have to, and they showed me, like, hey, man, like, just get it fixed, and you be all right. Dash cam, yeah, I know. It's not even just dash cam. Legally, they have to record on their chest cam too.
I don't trust those recordings at all.
Saying all this. But everybody I talked to told me, do not start a fight with the police department because it will backfire and they will make your life a living hell. And in all reality, I don't even like generalizing all that much. You know, even when you watch me on playback, I don't generalize all that much. Like, this one police officer is not going to convince me all police officers are as big a dickhead as he is, even if this is a cultural thing and there's a lot of them like that. My experience and most people's experience is most of them give you tickets for shit that you do. Some of them go above and beyond to assert their power because they're insecure in other ways in this life. And some of them couldn't give less a fuck about you, bro. And he fit in that criteria. He couldn't give less a fuck. I went to jail over some shit I didn't do. It's almost as if he was trying to come up with reasons to pull me over. And when I crossed that solid line, no matter how much sense it makes to every other driver, he was going to give me a ticket over it. I couldn't help but feel helpless in the moment. And I texted the overtime guys, and I was like, yo, I'm pulled over right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but I'm going to try and get there as soon as possible. And the crazy part is, chat, if he was so worried about the families, because when we drove, we both drove off together. We both drove off together.
He did the same thing?
He was so worried about the families, he wouldn't have been going like 40, 45, and a 35. Because I was going the speed limit once we left on the same road he was on, and he gunned it. Like, he was way past me. If he was so worried about the families and shit like that, then he wouldn't have been speeding. Because I can make the same argument there. Beyond all of that, chat, he gave me a second ticket for expired sticker, which means he gave me one 4 days previous, and he gave me a second one now. Is that not targeting? Like, is like in his head, is that like what I deserve though?
Dick
So
definitely real.
Waleed did me a favor while I was working out later that day. So I went to overtime. I did my thing. And then I worked out. And Waleed just took my M4 and got the sticker. He just got the shit changed, updated. And on his drive back, Waleed was being tailed by a police officer
That's crazy.
for like 5 minutes. It's nonstop, bro.
That's insane. Actually,
It's nonstop, bro. It's nonstop. And it's cool because I drive my truck 90% of the times when I have it. My Audi, again, the engine blew, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have to call it in and use insurance to just get whatever I can back on that car, unless it's like an easy fix. But just think about the fact that you buy a car with your hard-earned money, and you know that you driving it is going to create issues even when you follow the rules. Bro, that shit blew my mind, chat. It almost made me want to sell my house and just move. And
back to Canada?
Fulton County is not all that better. I heard Fulton County can be pretty brutal too. Clayton is definitely tough. Clayton County is tough. The south side of Atlanta is like, I definitely don't want to be there.
Welcome to America. That's crazy.
What's the alternative? I don't know what's the alternative, man. Yo, chat, the last year, I've been, like, good. Like, I haven't been speeding. I haven't been doing anything dumb on public. I'm like, yo, bro, you learn your lessons, dog. Straighten up. Just be smart with shit. It's not worth risking everything.
20 ads is crazy, man. Fucking ads. 6 ads is crazy.
And I still can't
ads.
seem to avoid trouble. I can't avoid it, bro. No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to avoid this trouble, dog.
Damn.
Part of me wanted to just, like, dead-ass move just to another county. Get a driver.
10 ads, not gonna lie, the police officer was right.
But I love to drive.
My shit just went off, too. That's crazy.
I get that's like it is what it is, but you have no idea. Driving is how I zen out, chat. I roll my windows
107.
down and I play music. I do my breathing exercises.
Yeah, my shit just hit too crazy.
Zen out. You mean to tell me, like, my peace?
Start driving like a thug. No taxes.
At peace, I can't do. I mean, I could get a driver. There's some benefits. Like I get to just reply to emails. I'm on calls when I'm being driven, and I feel like I'm more productive. But then I miss out on. I guess I could still drive and have a driver. That's true. That's true. Yeah, maybe I had to do that. So I don't know. I'm trying to brainstorm what the proper solution is. I can't rewrap my car because all it takes is him.
Bro, I see the comment. My bad, AJ. I see the comment that said, bro said, next ad, I'm out. Bro, somebody tell him, look, hold on. Let me just go to accident. I can say it word for that. Nigga said, next ad, he's out. Like, we here for agent, nigga. Wait. Oh, bro, I read that shit wrong. Oh, I said it wrong.
I can't rewrap my car because all it takes is him pulling me over once. And then he's going to be like, oh, he drives a fucking yellow car now. Oh, he drives it. And my car is so noticeable. There's only one wide body light blue M4 you're going to see with that tag. It's so noticeable. You're not going to fucking miss it. You should rewrap it. He knows my tag, though. He knows my tag. He knows my license plate. And he knows he could just... Bruh. And he knows all my info. And there's nothing I can do. Isn't that so ass? There's nothing I can do. You would dead ass think the way I'm being treated, you would think like I was some negative to the community. Like I wasn't doing hella positive shit. You would think like I'm some menace, that I'm only bad, and that like I'm scamming and I'm like making the area more dangerous and I'm some criminal. You would think like I was people had something to lose by being around me the way he's trying to pack my ass up.
That's true. That's crazy.
Man,
actually,
this shit is so crazy, bro. Shit is so crazy. So anyway, I can't wait to get my truck back. I don't like driving my M4 on the roads anyway. It's not all that comfortable. It's just a fun car. I take it to the track every once in a while. That's it. I don't drive it on the roads. Plus, it's tuned, and I want to keep it alive for as long as I can because I fucking love the car.
Stop playing victim, you criminal.
It feels like every step of the way.
What
like,
the
every time
hell?
I watch the video, like if you guys watched my video I dropped, first of all, it was a 2 out of 10, so you guys loved it. That's fucking incredible. Thank you guys. It's doing great. But even when I was looking through the comments, I read just about all the comments on this video. There were people telling me when the guy told me I can't record in the jail, he was wrong. It's a public building and I can record in public areas. I didn't know that. In my head, I thought it, but I wasn't going to contest him. And it is what it is. It feels like every step of the way, the freedoms and liberties we're supposed to be granted in this country, people try their hardest to like take this shit away from you. Why are they trying to take this shit away from us, man? And the fucked up part of this, chat, is I just apologized to the officer the whole time. I just kept saying sorry because the last thing I wanted was for him to fucking send me to jail over some more dumb shit. Now this time I have to fucking go to court over it. Like, I'm not paying my taxes. Like, I don't run.
His name, badge number, and report him.
Like, people aren't employed as a result of me being here. And that I could also just take my business elsewhere. And even though it doesn't mean anything to him, it means something to the people that is impacted by me being here positively. But it's such a selfish decision, man. It's just like a fucking L flex of authority. What a fucking L human, dude. Like, anyway. I just thought that was so crazy. I was so upset when walking into the overtime.
Hey, yo, somebody in chat ban Dame Boat 4715 Black Boy. Get him out of here. Pack him up.
I'm building. I was just trying to get it off my mind before I started to like.
Canadians always say
energy onto the broadcast.
Always saying sorry.
And I got over it. Like, it is what it is. I'm not even upset about the shit no more. That day I was highly upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking pissed. But now I'm not really.
You're black in America.
It's like, it is what it is. I am gonna put a dash cam in my car.
The sad part is that you're actually trying to comply. They're just making it harder.
Just so everything is recorded moving forward. If I'm being targeted, I just need to know, like, if I'm doing things right, like, at least I'll be able to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to rely on, like, his body cam footage because they could just pretend like he wasn't recording and then now I don't have anything.
Yeah.
And then it's my word versus his word and no one's gonna fucking trust or believe the thing I say. So, yeah. I am gonna get a body cam. And in Georgia, it's actually legal to get, yeah. I'll start protecting myself, bro. I'm not gonna rely on the empathy and goodness of others. I just don't think it exists in everybody. I think some people are morally corrupt and they're gonna act as in accordance with their morality, which in his case, he doesn't have it. Yeah, I hate that you get upset because you're usually so happy. I know, and it's just a fucking shit situation, man. Really shit situation.
That's insane, bro. That's actually fucking dumb as fuck, honestly. I don't know when Asian gonna realize he gonna need a dash cam that records audio front and back. Yeah, but I'm not reporting him. You let him continue to do what you did to others who have less and can't afford to straighten out whatever happens. This thing right here, if he catches him on the dash cam, then he could do it. But other than that, let's see. Once a cop knows your face and knows you've been arrested before, even if the charges were dropped 9 out of 10, they're going to continue targeting Jimmy. Reporting that officer will make all his friends in the force target you as well. One thing do is... See, bro, moving out of a place just because of a cop is mad dumb. Like, bro shouldn't have that much power over your livelihood, which is fucking insane. But, yeah. Never admit to fault if you're pulled over and ask for a superior if you're being harassed or feel like the cop is targeting you. He could have done this, but then again, he had to go to a meeting and he had to wait for the cop to get there. So, anyway, there's no real peace without someone watching you send you blessed message. Let them brazen do a duty on let them. Police started acting real different. So he wouldn't get that shit if he started to fro. Yeah, that shit's fucked. Let me know how you guys feel. See, bye. Sex for agent though, really tough.